Did you guys see the guy that hit a 14-leg parlay? It was all anytime touchdown scores. He turned like $5 into almost $500,000. It was like $489,000 or something like that. He picked 14 players to score an anytime touchdown over the weekend, and it hit when Christian McCaffrey scored. That hit. There was a video where he recorded himself celebrating the moment when the bet hit. It was blasted all over social media. DraftKings was pumping it up. Bleacher Report was talking about it. There were all these sites that were like all in on this big hit. And the conspiracy theory was floated actually in our Facebook group as well, where is this a real thing? Or is this DraftKings pumping up the parlay hit, like this big time win, and that being the impetus to try to drive people to bet more parlays? Because it's so impossible to hit these 14, 15-leg parlays that, like, when you see it, you're like, shit, I might throw $2 down on 15 guys to score a touchdown. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that hits that big thing. So there's the conspiracy theory is that this is all fake. This was all done by DraftKings, put out there in a way to try to entice people to bet more parlays. Scott, did this really happen, or is this all just some crazy marketing ploy?
I'm in on this conspiracy theory. These are the same motherfuckers that have been conspiracizing with the NCAA. I'm all in on this shit. They're trying to they're trying to take down Harbaugh too. These are the same people, goddammit. I'm going tinfoil hat on top of my tinfoil hat. They want Harbaugh out too.
The evidence that they've put out too, by the way, is one of the players.
Like, you know who put out those rumors about Harbaugh and the Chargers, right? That's the fucking NCAA this week. I guarantee you. They're the ones who are like, yeah, Chargers are sniffing around, y'all. Chargers are sniffing around. He might jump ship.
Dude, hang on. Okay, we got to table this conspiracy theory for a second because you might be onto something. Actually, we keep the conspiracy theory going. Let's go. It's another conspiracy
Just keep
theory.
the music. We're putting a tinfoil hat on top of the tinfoil hat, baby.
You might be onto something here, Scott, because I saw an article this week that said if Jim Harbaugh goes to the NFL, Brian Kelly may jump to Michigan to replace Harbaugh.
That'd be so good. That'd be fantastic.
What? Oh, God. You know what? I need this all to happen now. I need this to happen. God, that would be so sweet. Could you imagine him at his first press conference with a Michigan accent? Woo-wee. I can't wait for that shit, bro.
Mookie, what would Brian Kelly...
Yeah, do a Michigan accent.
What would that sound like?
It's so great for my family to be here with you folks where we get our milk. What? That's what it is. It's like this terrible, bland Midwestern accent.
Scott, you want to show him the correct way that Brian Kelly would sound with the Michigan accent at his opening press conference?
Hey, everybody, remember when I was in the Midwest before? I killed a kid.
I don't think that's what you're reaching for, but I liked it.
That's what I was going for, but
I was happy that Mike gave me the platform because I was sitting there thinking the whole time that I was going to interject. I didn't think you were going to ask me, but thank you for that. That's my Michigan accent, only from Brian Kelly, though.
Hide your students, hide your camera operators. Brian Kelly, bitch.
That's what you're
back,
going
bitch.
for.
Hope there's no windy days here in Michigan.
That was not what I was going for, but that was way funnier. Mookie, every time, I don't know how many times we have to have this conversation. Every time.
Oh, I was supposed to do it in like Italian or something, wasn't I?
Yes.
Okay.
It's me, Brian Kelly.
It's me. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we're going to make a pizza down in Detroit and then play the football.
There you go.
And look,
it's very nice.
If he takes the job at Michigan, we already have a full headshot going for Brian Kelly at Michigan. Here it is. Brian Kelly, if he does indeed take the job at Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first one we Googled.
How'd you get that image footage with him in the Michigan gear
That was
already.
so
Is
fast.
that
The internet is fast. The internet is
amazing?
fast.
Brian Kelly in Michigan gear it just looks right. It looks right.
This
on
poor son of a bitch being used at the expense of everybody because Mike doesn't know how to Google. Oh shit!
So Brian Kelly could be on his way to Michigan. Scott, what do Michigan?
I like
fans
that one.
say? What do they say if that
Oh
happens?
my
Like,
God.
can
They're gonna
you
try to sell
imagine-
them on
can
so
you
hard,
imagine?
dude. Oh, you want to talk about huff and copium? Woo! Michigan fans would be eating a big old pile of shit if that happens. Them trying to convince us that one, the program isn't going to miss a beat, and two, they've always liked Brian Kelly, and he's not really that bad of a head coach. Like, oh god, oh man, I'm kind of like I'm half mast thinking about that opportunity. Like,
It's gonna be
need
amazing.
this. I need this to happen.
It
And then
has to happen
what that sets the stage for? Like, he leaves and they're like, we're bringing Ed back into the fold at LSU. Come on back, Ed. It's been enough time. You're back.
Oh, I see. Now I'm for it. I don't think there's any way they stoop that low to go to get Brian, though. Really, like,
I think they
What,
do.
Michigan?
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
Oh,
stoop that
yeah.
low for Brian.
It's low hanging fruit for Michigan if they could pull that off, especially this time of year. Like, yeah. And the coaching carousel, that's probably the biggest name that they could probably hope for and sell like on the, oh yeah, we're gonna be fine, even though it totally wouldn't be.
It strikes me as desperate, but maybe
That's
the
exactly
point.
what it would be, but they would do it. Oh, they 100% would do it.
Well, and
I think
if
I'd
that
go
happens-
to
And he's the
like
kind of
the minute,
skis-ball that would do it too. At this point,
oh,
like you said, in the
100%.
recruiting
And
cycle, like,
the minute it was announced, I would put all of my money on Ohio State for the next matchup. The minute it happens, like I'm putting the house on Ohio State to break that streak. It's done.
Like,
It
if
is
you
done.
if you think about the sleazeball coaches that would jump to Michigan, like from a major program, I'm not talking about like the group of 5 guys that would like make their way up.
He's
I'm
got to
talking
be
about
the
like,
head of the line.
the sleazeballs that are like, you know what? Yeah, I'm leaving where I'm at, and I'm going to Michigan. It's Brian Kelly and it's Lincoln Riley, and that's it.